Calculating reproduction costs. You are appraising an 8-year-old single-family residence. The total square footage of the living area is 1685 square foot and the garage is 400 square foot. According to the figures obtained from cost estimating service, the base construction cost per square foot of living area is $60, and then it's $40 per square foot for the garage. Calculate the reproduction cost new of the structure. So what they're asking us is to find out what it will cost to reconstruct it to new the living space and the garage. Let's start with the living space area first, which is about 1685 square footage times 60, and that's going to give us, to reproduce that, 1,100. Next, the garage. The square footage of that is 400, and per square foot is going to be $40. When we multiply that, we're going to get $16,000 to restore that new. All right, so lastly, all we need to do is just simply add these reproduction costs, and what we have is $17,100, which is choice C. Let's do another example. A 10-year-old home is being appraised. The square footage of gross living area is 2480, and there is also 500 square footage of garage. If the construction cost is $55 per square foot for the living area and $40 for the garage, what is the reproduction cost of the structure? So again, let's go ahead and start with the living area first. We were given square footage of 2480. We're going to multiply that by the 55 to give us the total cost to reproduce that living area. Now let's move on to the garage, which is 500 square footage, and the cost per square foot for the garage is $40, so times 40. And then what we get for that is $20,000. Lastly, all we need to do is just add those reproduction costs to give us a final value of $156,400. A 12-year-old home is being appraised. The square footage of gross living area is 4480, and there's also 600 square footage of garage. So the cost of construction, the construction cost rather, is $55 per square foot for the living area and $40 for the garage. Let's go ahead and calculate those reproduction costs. Starting with the living area, which is 4480, we're going to multiply that by 55 to get that reproduction cost. Next, we're going to move on to the garage, which is 600 square footage, and we're going to multiply that by 40. And what we get is 24,000. Now, when we add these amounts up, we have the total cost of reproduction, which is choice D.